Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi taala wabarakatuh. My name is Muhamad bin Abdul Rahman, and my matrix number is 2020997783.
Assalamualaikum. My name is Muhammad Hafiz Daniel bin Muhammad Zaki. My matric number is 2020551525.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Adi bin Masyalihin. My matrix card number is 2020984291.
Okay, my name is Muhammad Ilham bin Airuddin. My matrix card number is 2020555349.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Syafiq bin Masawi Joseph, and my matric number is 2020741131.
Nawal is a new student at the University Technology Mara. She wants to buy a new computer for her studies. She will use the computer for assignment using utility software such as Microsoft Word, Excel, and Access. Besides that, she also needs to use programming software such as VB.NET and C++. Authoring software such as Adobe Dreamweaver, Adobe Premiere, and Adobe Director. And also, the computer should also be able to support large graphics for gaming and a good sound system for watching a movie, either in CD or DVDs. She also requires a large storage capacity to store her files. We are ready to suggest a complete system specification for Nawal. So, here we are. Nowadays, computers may be found in almost every sector of employment or study. It is not surprising that today's world or present age is referred to as the information technology era. It is because computers have been utilized in a variety of ways to solve a range of issues and for a variety of purposes. We can picture the world without computers now would be hard for us. Nawal stated that he was looking for an excellent sound system for watching movies on CD or DVDs. Nowadays, desktop manufacturers are beginning to abandon optical drives in their product by reducing slots for others, because most optical drives cannot satisfy their requirements. The needed specification must to satisfy their requirements. Therefore, I also prefer Logitech as a must-have device for Nawal to experience more melodic and clear sound when playing games or watching movies. Nawal stated that he was looking for an excellent sound system for watching movies on CD or DVD. Nowadays, desktop manufacturers are beginning to abandon optical drives in their product by reducing slots for others. It is because most optical drives cannot satisfy their requirements. The needed specification must to satisfy their requirements. Therefore, I also prefer Logitech as a must-have device for Nawal to experience more melodic and clear sound when playing games or watching movies.
So the first component that we are going to suggest is motherboard. The name of the motherboard is ROG Strix B550-F Gaming Wi-Fi. The form factor for this motherboard is ATX motherboard. The dimension is 12 inch by 9.6 inch. The motherboard uses AMD AM4 socket, usually for AMD Ryzen 5000 series, 4000G series and 3000 series desktop processors. It has AMD B550 chipset. This motherboard supports 4 dual inline memory module with a limit of 128GB, and it is for DDR4 RAM. This motherboard has one HDMI port and one display port. It also has Wi-Fi 6, which supports dual band frequency, which is 2.4 GHz and 5 GHz. The total of USB ports on this motherboard is 14, and there are also 2 M.2 SSD socket. So the price for this motherboard is RM1,254.71. So the reason we choose this motherboard is because of the performance that this motherboard offers. Other than that, it also has a good ventilation for the M.2 SSD socket, so that it does not get too hot in a short time. Basically, it is a good mid-range motherboard for Nawal to use as a part for her computer. The next component is computer case. The name is FSP CMT230. It has 7 expansion slots. It supports ATX, Micro ATX and ITX motherboard. There are 2 5.25-inch optical disc drive slots, 2 3.5-inch hard disk drive slots, and 2 2.5-inch solid state drive slots. Other than that, it also has 2 USB 3.0 ports, 2 USB 2.0 ports, and audio for the external I/O port. So the price for this computer case is 460 ringgit and 61 cents. For this computer case, the reason we choose is because it has somewhat decent design. At the same time, it also has good ventilation system so that the inside of the tower will not get too hot and damage other components. Other than that, this computer case has CD-ROM or optical disc drive slots for Nawal to watch movies. The third component is the processor. AMD Ryzen 7 3700X is what we suggest for Nawal. The speed of this CPU is up to 4.4 GHz. This processor uses AM4 socket, and it is the world's most advanced processor in the desktop PC gaming sections. This processor can deliver ultra-fast 100+ frame per second performance in the world's most popular games. This processor has 8 cores and 16 processing threads bundled with the AMD Wraith Prism cooler with color control LED support. So the price for this processor is 1,630 ringgit and 97 cents. As we know, the latest generation for AMD Ryzen processors are 5000 series. Even though this processor is 3000 series, which is the older generation, the main reason we choose this processor is because of the specification. According to the AMD website, they stated that the Ryzen 7 5000 series also has the same number of cores and threads with this processor. Other than that, the Ryzen 7 5000 series processor is a little bit expensive than Ryzen 7 3700X. The system memory, or known as RAM, that we choose for Nawal is G-Skill Trident Z-RGB series 16GB. The Trident Z-RGB series is compatible for AMD Ryzen series, Intel Z170 and newer. The RAM memory technology uses DDR4. The total size for this RAM is 16GB, which is 8GB per stick. It is a dual channel kit. The memory's tested speed for this RAM is 3200 MHz. The voltage that this RAM uses is 1.35 volts. It has Intel XMP 2.0. The price for the RAM is 353 ringgit and 59 cents. So one of the main reasons we choose this memory is because this memory has Intel XMP 2.0. Intel XMP is an automated overclocking technology that enables motherboards to configure memory settings above and beyond the basic rated speeds of the PC industry, which are often significantly slower than the speeds that are actually achievable with a few clicks and compatible hardware.
Okay, for the next component is graphic card. So we choose Zotac Gaming GeForce GTX 1660 Super 6GB. So for this graphic card, it gives a smoothest gaming experience and highest gaming performance. And for the video output interface, it uses DisplayPort and HDMI. This graphic card also supports 4K and HDR and have a dual slot. The graphic RAM type is GDDR6 6GB 192-bit GDDR6. For the boost clock is 1785 MHz and have a 3 DisplayPort 1.4 and 1 HDMI 2.0. So for the price is RM 2,835 ringgit and 69 cents. So the reason why we choose this graphic card for this PC is because the RAM type GDDR6 give improved gaming performance in terms of playing modern games, which need a suitable graphic card, and these are impressive considering the price is not that expensive for people to buy it. For the next component is solid state drive. We choose Samsung 970 EVO Plus SSD 500GB. So this SSD is suitable for personal, gaming and business use. The read speed is 3500 MB per second and the write speed is 3300 megabits per second. This SSD is ideal for tech enthusiasts, high-end gamers and 4K, 3D content makers who require more enhanced bandwidth, low latency and power efficiency. The price is RM334.40. So the reason why we choose this Samsung SSD is because the advantages that this SSD have in terms of the read speed and the write speed, which is way better than the other SSD. And the price also is affordable with the specification that this SSD have. So for the next SSD that we choose is Silicon Power Ace A55 1TB SSD. This SSD specific use is for gaming, businesses and for personal use. The capacity of this storage is 1TB. The connectivity technology used is SATA and the hard disk form factor is 2.5 inches. The read speed is 530 MB per second. It have a 3D and AND flash applied to deliver high transfer speeds. It have exceptional transfer speeds, allow for speedy boot up and better overall system performance. SLC cache technology give you a performance advantage and a longer lifespan. And the reason why we choose this SSD is because of the price is cheaper than the other SSD, which is cost only RM183.75 only. The price is affordable and anyone can afford it. So this SSD also have a great form factor, which is have a slim design and adequate transfer speed. So for the next component is optical disk drive or CD-ROM. We choose LG WH16 and S60 to have internal Blu-ray disk drive. So for the operating system is Windows, and for the hardware interface it supports HDMI, and the item dimensions are 6.5 times 5.7 times 1.6 inches. The cache size is 4 and it reduces noise from this pin during the movie playback. It also supports the 3D Blu-ray disc playback, and the price costs RM460.03.
Next, let's proceed to software. So for operating system software, we choose Windows 10 Pro for Nawal. This is because Windows 10 Pro is one of the latest window that were used by people nowadays. Windows 10 Pro contains all of the features of Windows 10 Home. It offers sophisticated connectivity and privacy tools such as Remote Desktop, BitLocker, Hyper-V, and Windows Defender Device Guard, which are geared for professional and business environment. So the price for this window is only RM834.80. So why we choose Windows 10 Pro for Nawal? This is because Windows 10 Pro is a safer choice when it comes to protecting your PC and securing your information. In addition, Nawal can choose to connect the Windows 10 Pro to a domain. What's more, Windows 10 Pro offers useful function like Remote Desktop. With this function, Nawal can remotely connect to another PC at the office. Next, the application software. So for application software, we recommend Microsoft Office Professional 2021 for Nawal. This is because in this Microsoft, it include classic Office apps such as Word, Excel, PowerPoint, and also have Outlook Publisher Access and Skype for business, and the ability to store document in OneDrive or locally on Nawal computer. So it was a one-time purchase for one PC. Classic 2021 version of Word Excel, PowerPoint and Outlook, plus Publisher and Access. Microsoft support included for first 16 days at no extra cost. Compatible with Windows 11 and Windows 10 and works with Microsoft Teams. So the price for this Microsoft Office is 2,399 ringgits. Programming software. There is two software that we think suitable for Nawal to do programming. The first one is Eclipse. Eclipse is a computer programming integrated development environment. It has a base workspace as well as plug-in system for customizing the environment. Java developer like Nawal should use the Eclipse software development kits, which comprise Java programming tools. So the price for this application is free, and the reason why we choose this application for Nawal, because it is a powerful tools and integrated development environment for the developer like Nawal using Java, C and Python. It has a good and modern user interface. Also, it is available to download and use for multiple operating system. And of course, this software is open source and free to download and use. The second programming software is Microsoft Visual Studio. Microsoft Visual Studio is an integrated development environment from Microsoft. It is used to develop computer programs as well as website, web apps, web service and mobile apps. Visual Studio includes a code editor supporting interlicense as well as code refactoring. So the price for this software is only RM62.51. So why we recommend this application of software to Nawal? Because Microsoft Visual Studio is a very convenient and powerful application development software. So Nawal can easily create or edit software using it. For authoring software, there is three software that Nawal mentioned. The first one is Adobe Dreamweaver. So Dreamweaver is a proprietary web creation tool invented by Macromedia in 1997 and developed by Adobe System. So it's a web development tools that allows developer to design, construct and manage website as well as mobile content for intranet and internet. So the price for this software is only RM115.87. So why we choose this software? Because it has the best combination of flexibility, power and ease of any instrument ever invented for building website. The second authoring software is Adobe Premiere Pro. So Adobe Premiere Pro is a video editing software tools with a timeline that was developed by Adobe Inc. It was released as part of the Adobe Creative Cloud licensing scheme, designed for professional video editing, whereas Adobe Premiere Elements is aimed at the general public, and the price of this software is only RM115.47. So for the last authoring software is Adobe Director. This software is a multimedia application development software. Application 2D and 3D video games, self-running kiosk, CD and DVD launcher have all been created by this software. Many different picture, audio and video format are supported by Adobe Director. So the price of this software is a little bit expensive. It costs 4,118 ringgit 80 cents. So why we choose or recommend this application to Nawal? Because Director support a graphical user interface framework with basic control and allow interaction with external file and certain Windows API. And even the price is very expensive, but it also can help Nawal to do many things that he wants.
Okay, for the next component is input keyboard. The name of the keyboard is Jellycom wired backlit keyboard. It's a plug and play. Next is a rainbow backlit keyboard. It has a rainbow backlight and brightness level adjustable. It's an ergonomic design for wide capability. It's a compatible with computer, laptop, and PC with Windows XP, Windows 7, Windows 8, and Windows 10 system. For the specification is for the dimension is 44.5 times 10 times 4.5 cm. For the weight 619 gram. For the length of the wire is 1.5 meter. For the pricing 125.43. For the next input device is a mouse. The name of this mouse is a Bengo gaming mouse. There is a 3 adjustable DPI speed switch. First is 2200, second is 2400, third is 3200. It controls the speed more freely and easily. This mouse is a colorful changing light. For the specification for this mouse is for working voltage is 5 volt. Working current is 300. The cable length of this mouse is 1.6 meter. For the neck weight is 162 gram. For tracking method is optical. For the wide compatibility for this mouse is compatible with Windows XP, Vista, Windows 7, Windows 8, Windows 10, and so on. For the pricing of this mouse is 18.7 ringgit 58 cent.
The last is joystick. The name of the joystick is a Fantech WGP12 Revolver. For this specification of this joystick is it has a wireless 2.4 GHz gaming controller. This joystick has 7 pieces button. This joystick has vibration. Okay, the capacity battery of this joystick is 600. This joystick wireless range from 7 meters until 8 meters. Changing time of this PC is 3 hours. Standby time is 10 hours. The weight of this joystick is 182 gram. This joystick is suitable for PC and PS3. This joystick has soft grip. The pricing of this joystick is 54 ringgit 80 cent. Okay, the next is output device. There has 2 output device. First is a monitor, second is a speaker. For the monitor, the name of this monitor is Acer K202HQLA. For the first point, is an eco-friendly Acer K2 series monitor are affordable display solution for everybody PC usage. Also, they offer hassle-free accessibility without compromising image quality. The screen size of this PC is 90.5 inch. For the maximum resolution is HD 1366 times 768. The port
and connected in this monitor are VGA, HDMI, and one-time HDMI. The weight of this monitor is 6.50 kilogram and 2.19 kilogram with stand. The price of this monitor is 419 ringgit. The reason I've choose this monitor is because it's cheap and easy to find. Okay, the second output device is a speaker. The name of the speaker is Logitech Z625 speaker system. This speaker is suitable for gaming and for watching movies. This speaker has 2000 watt RMS slash 400 watts peak power of the Logitech Z625 2.1 speaker system deliver crisp sound and thundering bass. It's a connect up to 3 compatible devices such as a game console, television, and computer. This speaker is support various input simultaneously, including the 3.5mm and the RCA. The price of this speaker is 739 ringgit. Okay, for the pricing consideration, for all component of this PC is 16,648 ringgit.
So, as a conclusion, as the years increase, the technology is also moving faster than we expected. Therefore, we can conclude that we have fulfilled all the Nawal needs and requirements for setting up his PC. We strongly believe that our suggestions were right choice for Nawal to make sure the PC is affordable and can assist her in doing the assignment or using it for the other works. We suggest the latest setup of computer, accessories and software to our client. In our opinion, why not spending our money on something that can be used for long-term things that can ease us? Just like the computers, we are already clear that we can use it for the long-term range, for a variety of works. And lastly, we hope that Nawal make the right choice and the right decision and accept all of our suggestions. Thank you.